everybody, it's Jules here with Beanie.
Hello.
And welcome back to another episode of the Monday Night Wah, set in the one and only Brobna. And we have a super special Christmas-themed episode for you today, even though technically this is coming out after Christmas, but you get the drift, because we're going to be taking two brand new detachments out to the field today to test them in the war of battle and renown and honor and blah, 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 blah. I'm taking the Orc Tactical Brigade, and Beanie's taking the Tau
Auxiliary something duty.
Yeah!
Auxiliary cadre. I read it.
Let's go see how they get on today, because these boys, they stinky. So, Beanie Boy, tell us who you're bringing to the table today. It looks like a lot of Tau, but with some extra accruit.
That's right, accruit. and a little bit of, I like that, actually. I didn't even notice you'd said it.
I thought you just no-sold me. I was like, oh, bro, harsh bail on that one there.
No, it was good. I was just far too busy being delicious. There's also Vespids at the back.
There are, indeed.
So the whole point of this detachment now is that you get two specialist abilities. One is referred to as the targeting triangulation. And if you're within 9 inches of a Tau Empire model...
Yep.
Accruit. While an enemy unit is within 9 inches of and visible to this unit, i.e. the Accruit and the Vespid,
yes.
Tau Empire will get an additional -1 to their AP in ranged attacks.
Basically, if this half of the army is next to my army, then these guys here will shoot even harder.
Yes, and then the other way around is that you can hide these auxiliaries in and amongst the Tau, and as long as they're within 6 inches of a Tau unit, they will then get lone operative to 18 inches.
Which is crazy good, because obviously if you're going up against an enemy, they're going to look to take out these guys here, because it's all hinging around that extra AP worth of range damage you get here. So keeping them safe and moving up potentially your hardest damage dealers in combat as well is a good idea.
Hardest damage dealers in combat as a Tau is not a great statement.
No, it's not, but at least you've got a solid leader in the form of Mr. Red Boy over here.
Yes, Commander Farsight.
Farsight, that's it.
So yeah, he is my warlord today. He'll be chopping people with the Dawn Blade and shooting them in the face with his plasma gun. He will be leading up a squad of 3 Fire Knife Crisis battlesuits.
Nice.
With each of them have a missile launcher and a plasma gun, and each of them have a shield drone and a gun drone with them, which is going to add a little bit of extra dagger and a little bit of extra healing for them.
Nice.
Then behind Farsight is 2 squads of Strike Marines, teams, and they also have a marker light and a shield drone, so for some reason the sergeant is as tough as a space marine.
Love it.
Yeah, it all adds up. And one of them will be led by the Cadra Fireblade at the front, who has no special abilities, but he will give them the volley shot ability, which gives them extra shooting.
Indeed he does.
And then to continue with it, we have over by here, we have some stealth teams, because they are just incredibly good this edition.
-1 to hit against them from ranged attacks, and also a huge amount of dagger with those pulse cannons they've got.
Well, it's more the fact that if they mark a target, then they get to reroll 1s to hit and wound against them, which just boosts the damage potential of the entire army. And then to round out what I've got in terms of the Tau, there is also a Hammerhead gunship here. You seemingly have no targets for it, but it's gonna just shoot and spin its gun wildly.
Well, you say I have no targets, but there is one prime target that if this guy hits, he is pretty much dead, and that would be a pretty good trophy, but we'll go on to that a little bit later.
Yes, and then on to the auxiliaries. At the front, we have the Kroot Carnivores, who are ready to run forward and die in the name of the greater good. Behind them is the Kroot Farstalkers, painted up by Crazy Doug, so if you're wondering why they look so good, that's why. And they will be led by the Kroot Flesh Shaper.
There he is.
Mr. Double Axe.
Ooh.
2 knives.
I've got to tell you, it's real nice.
And then at the back we have a squad of Vespids, who I painted for Kill Team, but we have, as of yet, not played the new Kill Team for you guys to see, but that is on the cards in the new year.
Indeed.
And then the last thing is my Kroot Rider, who is just class.
I just love him, man. He's just so silly, and when you run him with the Rampager guys as well, they just look really cool.
Yeah, they nerfed the hell out of the Kroot hunting pack, so it's nice to be able to run the auxiliaries in something that I think actually might work, but this is not 1,000 points on the nose.
Ooh,
it's 5 points under, so I might as well just pack it.
Well, I've got news for you. I'm also 5 points under. Are there any enhancements, though, on these guys here?
Unfortunately, no. I couldn't fit them in, and I really wish I could, because there was one that basically allows you to give a leader the greater good ability, meaning that the Kroot can have it then, and that would have been really cool, but alas and alack,
getting those points back.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
okay. Rhyming, nerd.
Let's go over and see what I'm bringing to the table. So here we are with my horrible orcs over here, and I do mean that quite literally because this is the stinkiest build that I could do with this new detachment for just under 1,000 points. How stinky is it? Well, let me talk to you about the horrible tactics. These orcs basically play like guard now because I can issue them orders thanks to a war boss or specified big mechs and other people as well. They can issue an order for free, which can include re-rolling charge rolls or adding strength to your attacks or even +1 to your hits for mounted and infantry shooting. Or you can issue 2 of them, which is just great. But you do have to take a leadership test, and if you fail, they take D3 mortal wounds because he obviously is smacking their heads around. Fantastic stuff. But what I love about this is that it allows certain war bosses to join units that they normally wouldn't be able to join. So for example, you might notice that I've got a big honking squigosaur here standing in front of a unit of commandos. Now the reason that this is because of the fact that thanks to his enhancement, he is allowed to join a squad of commandos because it says, and I quote, only a war boss of any model can join this unit. And this guy has the war boss keyword. It is broken and will definitely be FAQ'd pretty sharpish, but for right now, I'm going to make the most of it because he gives +1 to his commandos when it comes to charging, and they get the infiltrate keyword now, so he'll be deploying anywhere on the board, which is just utterly rancid.
So pleased. Yeah. So pleased.
But that's not all, because I've got at least this guy here makes more sense. It's Boss Snickrot, who's leading another squad of commandos, and thanks to his infiltrate abilities, will allow them to deploy anywhere on the table, and also you can't fire Overwatch at command units, which is just utterly stinky as well. And once per game, he can pick up the unit that he's with and redeploy them anywhere on the battlefield more than 9 inches away, meaning that he can just go, yeah, cool, there's a threat over there, let's move, let's go. Gross, isn't it? But wait, there's more. Over here, Orc Era has come out of retirement to lead this group of 6 warbikers over here because he too has the war boss keyword, therefore can issue more commands and will definitely be giving the +1 to hit with ranged weapons to these guys and their dagger guns. And when they're within 9 inches, they get an extra -1 AP as well, so it turns them into a pretty potent shooting machine and then crumping machines as well. But wait, there's more. Another Legends descends from the mist. You might notice that I'm playing a lot of Legends rules here just because it's pure comedy and I wanted to see how much I could push this detachment. Ulthrak Blackhawk is come out of the mists and he gives an ability to whatever...
He's Legends, but he's like a really new model.
I know, he's just immediately went to Legends. It's like, oh, that's really rough. I usually use him for my war boss character just because of the fact I love the model that is there. It's just fantastic. He gets to lead any unit that's got the boys or knobs keyword, and the Wrecker boys at the back that are unpainted, apologies on this one here, as are the commandos over here, apologies again. They have the boys keyword, so they can lead them, and what does he bestow upon them? Why, not only a +1 to hit in melee, but also he gives whatever unit he's attached to Deep Strike, which is just fantastic. So there we go, lots of movement shenanigans, lots of incredible combat options, lots of pure keyword shenanigans that need to be fixed ASAP. But let's see if Morg and or Gorg will smile upon my rolls.
Or Pork, as we discovered.
Pork, yes.
There's a third god we've discovered recently.
Called Pork. I still need to make the rolls and then I need to actually be able to hit you, which when it comes down to player agency, that's where I usually drop the ball pretty hard. But
there we go. Charges that ruin you.
It is indeed. Yeah, so what I've done for enhancements is he's got the one that allows him to join a group of commandos. This guy over here's got this guy's got the Gob Boomer, which means that his range of issuing orders goes to 18 inches instead of just 6, just in case all of his boys die and he can try and help out some other people as well. And I believe that's it. I couldn't afford anything else. So there we go, my friends. It is time to hit the battlefield and hit it bloody hard. But where are we playing today? Well, we are fighting for the one and only Tree of Brobnar. It felt kind of Christmassy, so we decided to theme it around this, but there are also some silly rules coming into play. Because while this is a standard take and hold affair, where you get points for holding onto objectives at the beginning of your command phase, it will be only this that is a safe objective. If you're holding any other objective, then when it comes to determining who has control of it, you roll a d3 and you will take that many mortal wounds, because we're thinking that the one tree of Brobnar, when next to all of these crystals over here, is producing such a concentrated unit of energy that everything around this orc scrapyard that we're fighting in today is coming alive. It's shooting, it's exploding, it's like things are moving in like it's very dangerous terrain because of the weird power of this one and only tree of Brobnar, which keeps seemingly moving around. It's almost like there's more than one tree, but no one can ever prove it.
It's a tourism thing at this point.
Yeah, it very much is. So that's what we're fighting on. We know who we're fighting with, so let's get deployed and get ready for battle. So here we are after deployment, and welcome to Caesar's parking lot, which is what I call any time that I clump together a group of orc vehicles. In this case, the bikers are taking up center stage. They've got a clear line through to, unfortunately, an absolute death dealer that is the Hamhaid, and also the stealth unit over there. The one tree of Brobnar has been claimed by Snickrot and his boys, so if they get turn one, they're going to push forward down the main line, but if they don't, they're going to stand there and say, hey look, that tree, oh god, we are getting shot to death. The beast boss, as silly as it is, has forward deployed so far here that he is bang on 9 inches outside of Beanie's deployment zone and ready to cause absolute carnage when he gets his chance to do so. 2 little grots, units of them at the back, just holding on to whatever they can before they inevitably die. And in the sky, we have Farsight, and his boys and the Vespids ready to come down, and I've got Blackhawk and his boys ready to come down in deep strike for turn 2 onwards. So that is deployment.
I haven't explained my amazing deployment.
Then look, we can see, mate. You've got
Fear is the main operative here.
As far forward as I could possibly deploy, as far back as you could possibly deploy. But it all hinges on the turn 1 roll. As we said before off camera, we kind of want to see it happen, but also, if I don't, I'm just going to get shot to death. So we'll see how it goes. I get a mighty 4.
Ooh,
it's reasonable. It's a 3! Yes!
No! Right, well, I concede.
Turn 1 for the Orcs, and I'm going to think about it, but I may call a war.
Funny that.
Okay then, friends, just because it's pure banteroonies, we are going to declare a war in turn 1. That is right. Because of the fact I want to advance and charge, and I just want to see how many units I can actually get into Beanie's things. While he sneezes, he is ill. Sneezes Christ. So over here, we're going to issue some orders. This war boss is going to issue the reroll charges for this unit. Over here, Boss Snickrot is going to go for the sneaky, stealthy tactics, and he's going to give these guys stealth and benefits of cover until Manic Command phase, which seems broken. And over here, these guys over here are going to get the reroll charges as well to try and make their crunchy way into that corner. It doesn't matter if I'm splitting the units and getting all my boys completely lost on the table, it's surefire fun. So I'm going to get some moving done and be back. Wellity, I've got 3 wells, and indeed I've got 3 big bang bazinga bean options right there. I promise I'll stop being annoying. I'm just very, very excited at the moment because the fact that a turn 1 alpha charge isn't something you usually get in Warhammer.
This isn't an alpha charge, this is a giga charge.
Yeah, indeed it is. So we've auto-advanced over here with the bikes. They have got the reroll of charges as well because of their orders, so they're going to be aiming for the stealth boys over there. Boss Snickrot, he's given the stealthy gubbins to these boys over here, and they've advanced up for 3, and they're going to charge the unit right in front of them for Bants. And over here, a whopping 5-inch advance and charge over here with the Squig Boss, and because he adds +1 to their charge rolls, and he's offered up the charge rerolls as well, that should mean that we get into that corner to crump some face too. The Grots have also moved up around here. They were just shy of getting onto that objective, and these boys are also staying put. It is silly balls, but it's about to be really harsh as well, because I'm going to throw some mortal wounds your way just for absolute S and Gs, my friend. So the Commando bomb squig is going to go flying into the Croots behind the boys there for 12 inches away.
So you're going into the Crootox? Or into the regular?
I'm going to go for the regular Croot, if that's okay. Yeah, so let's see if that actually does anything. On a 4, so it's D3 mortal wounds to them for 3.
Oh, 3, good.
3, casual 3 mortal wounds. Lovely and engaging. And then we move the other bomb squig over here, who's going to go into your the Carnivore squad that's over there.
Farstalkers.
Oh, sorry, Farstalkers. Let's see if they hit. It hits on a 2, and D3 mortal wounds for 1. 1 mortal wound.
Okay, so they've got a 6-up feel no pain.
Ooh, let's see.
Because of the Flesh Shaper.
Nice. Okay, so that is 1 more down.
So you've killed a dog. How do you feel
Oh
about it?
no, I always kill the dogs first and it never feels great. So now we go into the shooting phase. And I, by the way, did not manage to scavenge any extra loot with my grots over here. The one thing that wasn't pulling their weight. Goes into the shooting phase now. All of the Daka from these boys here.
They advanced, or is it assault?
They are assaults as well. Yes, their bikes can do a lot of shooting. Now they would potentially shoot at the stealth boys, but I'll have a think about it and come back to it. All of the pistol fire and everything like that, if they can see the creep boys.
You can't shoot with pistols.
Oh yeah, you're right. Actually, I can't do it with that one either. So in that case, then it's going to be a very short shooting phase, and it's going to be all of the shots from here into question mark.
Yeah, this is the amuse-bouche anyway, isn't it, really?
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to guarantee if I can kill one of them, it's still a 9-inch charge away. So fine, let's just go for it. I'm going to get some dice and be right back. Hitting on 5s normally, boosted to 6s because of the stealth keyword over here. Let's see how we do. We get 1, 2 glorious hits out of that, my friend. And then
that was nearly average.
Yeah, right? And then it's going to be re-rolls because they're twin-linked. So 1 wound. 1 wound coming in, AP at -1, but it's -1 because of the cover that they are behind.
3s.
3s. And they've made it. Classic orc shooting right there, my friends. So, now it is time to move on to the charge phase because, yeah, there's literally nothing else to shoot right now.
And you said I can't declare the Overwatch keywords because you're a jerk.
The commandos both have both have this ability that means that you cannot fire Overwatch at them, but the war bikers obviously can be fired upon. Nah, okay, fair enough. We might as well start with the war bikers because they're the ones that I'm probably the least likely to make. So it's a 9-inch charge, but it is re-rollable. Oh, they're in. Oh, they're in. Oh.
Well, poo-poo pancakes.
Okay, cool. Right, well, we'll move them up in a minute with a 10. The commandos over here, they're going to go straight forward into those guys there onto the barricades with a 12. Okay, Gork and Mork, flowing free balling right here. And the boys over in the corner with a +1 to their charge and re-rolls. I got a 6-inch charge. Will that get them in their beam?
Who are you charging?
Oh, sorry, I should have said that I was nominating both to try and get down into the middle.
So you would get them.
And then the other guy.
And you would get them.
Okay, well,
you've done.
In that case, then I don't even need to bother re-rolling that. So that is all the charging. It was very successful, and I'll be right back. Okay, my friends, we are kicking things off with the commandos over here going straight into the strike force boys in front of them. So they're going to be hitting on 3s because Snickrot does not convey any +1 to hits on that one there. Let's see what they get. Ooh, get out of here, 1s and 2s. I don't like you. Gross. Now these are going to be strength 5 and you are toughness less than 5. You are 3 if I'm correct in thinking. So you're going to be wounding again on 3 and these are going to be -1 with the choppers, and then we have the breacher ram, some close combat weapons, and then of course boss Snickrot himself. So 3s again. Okay, so it is this many saves, -1, my friend, on your Tau boys on the front line.
Okay, so cover negates the -1. Oh, no.
This is close combat, so no cover bonus on this one here.
This will be 5s.
5s. Let's see.
All of them. I'm going to make every one.
It's for the choppers. Ooh, that's okay.
So I made 4.
What are we looking at there?
2, 4, 6, 8. You killed 9 out of the 10.
Cool. And then we've got the breacher ram.
But just remember that the sergeant has 2 wounds.
Well, you know what? In that case, then we're going to go for Mork's teeth. Oh, we'll do the breacher ram first then, because the breacher ram, I believe, hits on a mighty 4 because it's kind of unwieldy, and you kind of understand why. It's a giant lead pipe that he's trying to smash through there.
Oh, hang on. Was it this one's over there?
Nope, these guys.
I was right. Okay.
Yep. So the breacher ram is 3 attacks under the wire, hitting on 4s. Let's see what he gets. He hits you 2 times with 2 big 6s. Now this is strength 9, so this is going to be 2s.
There's the one.
And it's -2 damage a pop for this one.
Okay, easy. 6.
Yep.
Got it.
Oh, nearly saw it. So now it's on to the final counter fire blade, and that's going to be Mork's teeth's target, which is old Boss Snickrot over here. So a Boss Snickrot's got 6 attacks, 7 in the war, and he's going to be hitting on 2s.
I'll make it.
Oh, I will re-roll that cocked one there. Hey. Okay, and then it's going to be wounding on...
2s?
It's 3s, because he's only strength 6, so it is 2s, and he's got twin linked as well, so re-rolling the fails. And re-roll that 1. Cool, so that is going to be 5 at -1, 2 damage a pop.
Okay, I believe I have a 4-up invul here. Let me
Well,
just...
he had the shield drone, didn't he?
He has got a shield drum, which gives him extra health.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, no, he has no invul.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I lied.
No, I enjoyed it.
So was it -2, you said?
-1.
-1. Oh, okay, easy. 5s then.
5s, 2 damage a pop. Ooh,
yeah, he's very not alive.
Well,
that was a good start.
That's them done. Now, consolidation range is 3 inches. Am I correct?
Yes.
Am I, with that shocker pistol guy, 3 inches away to consolidate in?
Oh, no.
Ah, dang it. In that case, then, I will consolidate them in a minute and move onwards to the...
Do you want me just to clump them more onto the objective?
Yeah, clump them all around. Clump and or crump. We're going to move over to the Warbikers now, so I'm going to go and get some dice ready. Okay, so we're going to go over to the Warbikers now, and the big boss is Orkira is going to step up to the plate, and he's going to use his Power Claw, 5 attacks in the war, hitting on 3s, a +1 to himself, 2s, still misses, 1 of them. So he's got 4 hits through. This is strength 10, your toughness 4, so 2s. He gets 3 huge wounds through at -2 onto your stealth boys.
Okay, so 5-up saves.
5-up saves, here we go. Made 1 of them, and that is going to be 2 damage a pop.
Okay, so dead, and then I'm going to take it on him, because then he'll be on 1 wound because he has a shield drum.
Very smart indeed. Now the Warbikers themselves are going to rev up their multitudes of weaponry, and I'm just going to do 3 at a time. The front 3 are going to go in. So this is hitting on 3s, or 2s actually, because it's +1 from the boss. Then it's going to be 3s again? Question mark? You're toughness 4, aren't you?
Toughness 4, yes.
So it's 4s then in that case.
Haha.
Oh no, I get to add +1 to my strength, don't I?
Oh, well, my laugh was...
yeah, no, that's on me as well. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, -1 for the first 3 boys.
Okay, so first 3.
Yep.
Okay, so 4s.
Okay then, so that is...
dead. Yeah, they're gone.
Okay, so the squad is done there. Am I within 3 inches of your hammerhead? Can I at least consolidate into him and tie him up?
I would assume you are.
Dun,
dun, dun, dun, dun.
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
He's consolidating into the hammerhead, and if Beanie will do all the clumping and grumping over there, I will now get some dice, because we're moving over to the Beast Boss and all of his commandos. Over here, the Beast Boss and his boys have consolidated. They piled in, and we're going to start with the Beast Boss himself on the Squigosaur. 7 attacks, hitting on 2s. He's managed to drop 1, though. Good for him. Good boy. Then he's going to be wounding you on 2s as well, because he's strength 7. He gets all of them through -1, 2 damage a pop.
Easy.
7 5-ups?
That's right.
Yeah, 7 5-ups. Ooh.
Make 2.
So that's 5 dead to begin with, and then the Squigosaur jaws coming in.
Oh no.
And they hit on a mighty 4. Bloody hell. Okay, well,
was that 5 that we...
It was 5 on that one there.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be wounding on 2s again. Devastating wounds on that, but it's 2 more wounds coming in at -2, so this will be 2 6-up saves.
Ever seen a man roll 2 6s before?
Yes, many times actually. Oh, no, that's 2 more dead. Okay, so that's the Squigosaur boss done there. Now, how many boys are in contact with the bases of your boys there? 2?
So there's 2 of them there that are in contact there.
Yep.
He would also be eligible, and so would he if he wanted to go that way.
I think that I'm going to go for
this guy and this guy.
They probably can't attack anyone, really, can they?
Well, he could fight them.
So 3 guys. So 3 guys into them. No, sorry, 2 guys into that.
So those 3 you would put into them because that's where they can hit.
Yep. And everyone else.
Everyone else can go in there, apart from him, who can do nothing apart from cheer.
And go whoa. Okay, so that is 2 guys going into there. So that's going to be 8 mighty attacks. Okay, so hitting on the 3s, babies. Okay, so the choppers find their mark, and it's going to be strength 5, so 3s to wound again.
Pansy.
I know, right? 3s to wound. All wounds -1, so that's 5 saves of 5.
That's a 2.
Oh, was it 2? Sorry, I'm blind, even though I'm wearing glasses. So that is 4 -1, so 4 5-ups.
Yep.
Ooh, so that's the squad of the
Yes,
strike.
because they may have had 2 wounds on one of them, but that was enough.
Gone.
So that is all of my strike teams gone now.
I love it. So now it's going to go over to the remaining. So that would be 8, 7. Going to be able to attack
6.
Is it? 6?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because those 3 went in that way, he can't hit anyone.
Oh, I only did 2 going in that way. I did the rocket launcher boy and the pistol, so the guy with the flamer closest to should be able to turn around.
Those 2 wouldn't be able to hit them.
No, those that guy and that guy attack that squad. This guy should be able to attack that squad, right?
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So 7 times 4 attacks into the Kroots. I'm going to get some dice and be right back. Well, here we go then, my friends. We've got this many 6-up feel no pains to go against the Kroot because the choppers found their mark and then some. So here we go.
2. Okay, let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Okay.
So there's something left.
And it is the Flesh Shaper?
And maybe his pal.
Oh, okay. Is it Skinner?
It might be, because there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Oh, amazing. So the dog will die. But, or will he?
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to get myself fully out of combat now.
Yeah, smart plan.
Well,
very
smart.
Smart as paint, lad.
It's more that I have to because he's there.
Yeah, that's very true. Well, there we go. That is all that remains of the Kroot, but they will now fight back alongside the Hammerhead. Okay, so the Kroot are now fighting back over there, and there is actually some shenanigans because they do have lethal hits and sustained hits 1.
And precision, because I made that the bounty.
Yep.
So let's go with the one guy who's left in the unit
Sure.
to begin with his 2 attacks.
Let's do it.
Hitting on 3s.
Ooh.
Good.
Now, strength of?
4.
Okay, I'm toughness 5.
So 5's wounds.
Ooh.
But now on to the main course.
Here we go.
That was just an entree.
Here we go.
It's 4 attacks.
Yeah, just casual.
Hitting on 2s.
Ooh. Ooh.
Sustained hits and lethal. So we're 1 back in.
Got straight on through.
Strength 5.
So 4's the wound.
That's right.
Oh, meow. He is showing
5
up.
wounds.
That's good, man. And then what's the minus on this?
-1.
Whoa, they're going to be putting them up to their 5-up saves. And for each one of these, how much damage?
Just the 1.
He ripped through him. 4 of them dead.
Yeah!
4 of these poor commandos who've done nothing wrong are dead. Ouch. I'm going to leave that guy in combat, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just incoherency there.
Nice.
Ooh, don't like that. Okay, well, I definitely bit off more than I could chew because you actually did a fair number.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
But now we have the real star of the show. It's the Hammerhead. How many attacks in close combat does this guy
Pulling
get?
out the data sheet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go. Read that. Yeah, look at him reading. Look at him reading. Yeah, nerd. Reading.
How do you read?
Yeah. What have you got there?
So, 3 attacks.
Oh, my God.
Hitting on 2s.
Wait, what? No,
5. I got you there with my lies.
You got me real good. Yes. Love that for you.
Strength 6.
Oh, that's actually good because I think I'm toughness 6 on the bikes. Let me roll and I'll tell you. No.
It wouldn't have mattered anyway, but it tried.
It did try it, but that is the end of the Hammerhead's attacks, and it is the end of my turn 1. I would say a pretty devastating amount of damage done there.
You have done a fair bit.
And unfortunately, there's some battle shock tokens to be handed out as well to the Kroot boy over there, and not to the group in front of us because they haven't taken more than half damage. But we now go into Beanie's turn 1. Beanie, beanie, beanie. Beanie, 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 beanie. Tell us what you're doing, turn 1.
So, just to point out to the viewers, I currently cannot use the Tau ability for the greater good, for I have no Tau units alive on the board.
Oh, dear
They have
me.
all been turned into curry.
Wait, can he not guide?
Who's he going to guide for?
I don't know. Yeah. Just say he's guided. Yeah.
Yeah, so the Hammerhead is going to stay in combat because he can take them
Yep,
easy
definitely.
on his own.
100%.
Like he's got no fear.
Yep.
So the Kroot Shaper and his pal, the veteran, did not fail their battle shock.
No,
they did not die.
Nope.
And they've fallen back to heroically help their brothers in the middle of the field. The rest of my Kroot have moved forward, and I'm now going to wipe out all of these commandos with little to no fanfare.
Well, you did just manage to slaughter 4 of my commandos pretty efficiently, and I'm thinking that it could happen again.
I agree, and you better be prepared for the shooting phase.
Here we go then, my friend. Now remember, I still have the stealth and benefits of cover. Do you have anything to remove benefits of cover?
So, in terms of your stealth, you will not get...
We'll get stealth because it's the order and it's a ranged attack.
Okay, well, who needs to hit on 4s?
You'll be hitting on the sweet 5s.
So how many boys are there? Because I didn't kill any of this. So
there are 11 in total with boss Necrot included.
Okay, so this is going to be D6 plus 3.
Oh, this is the blast.
There's
nice,
the one.
Nice. Hitting on that sweet
5s. Hitting on 5s with the Tangle Cannon.
Nice.
Two hits. 2 big hits.
Not bad, man. Strength off?
Strength 6.
Okay, so 3's to wound. Neither one wounds, unfortunately. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate.
Okay, so there should be 7 left because you killed 3 of them with a grenade earlier.
Yeah, that seemed fair.
Yeah, no, I was really glad you did it as well. That's the bit that I like most about this game.
Yeah, just the lovely rules interactions of you not having to roll anything.
Oh yeah, so this will be 14 shots.
Oh, that's good.
6, 8,
hitting
10,
on the sweet
12 5s. Oh yeah, it's all shooting for me.
Yeah, boy, welcome to my world. And you showed up, man. That was actually pretty decent.
It was. Now I just have to wound on the 5s.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 hits.
Not bad at all, man. Any special rules going with it?
No.
Nope. Okay, fair enough.
But they are as good as bolt guns for some reason.
Obviously. Ooh,
1
wound, AP.
6.
Wow.
6-0.
6 AP.
I was lying.
And I made it with a 6. You called your own shot, my friend.
Gotta stop doing that.
Okay,
so that's the shooting of the Kroot done. Now we're going on to the Hammerhead.
Who can shoot into combat because a big guns never tire. But what can he shoot with?
But he will be hitting with a -1 to hit.
Sick. Love that for you.
I know, I'm really glad. But remember, with the targeting array, each time this model is selected to shoot, you can re-roll 1 hit roll or 1 wound roll.
Not bad. Could come in clutch.
So we're going to start with the heavy rail cannon.
Oh my god, you're not even messing around. Just straight on in there. Now, can he shoot out of combat? No, he has to shoot in when he's on big guns. Or is it -1? Because I'm just thinking, if you had the precision keyword, you could just go straight for the beast boss down the line.
Sadly, he doesn't have the precision, and there's a crate in the way.
Yeah, true, fair enough.
Okay, so hitting on 5s. I managed to drop the dice.
Here we go.
Don't look at what it was.
Come on, mate. Here we go. Oh!
But it's going to re-roll.
Oh, okay, the free re-roll. Oh! Oh, God's sake. What else has it got?
So, 2 Seeker missiles, hitting on 5s.
Amazing. Ooh, okay, 1 hits. Strength off.
14.
Whoa.
So
okay,
2s.
yeah. Oh my god.
Yes!
Wait, does it say targeting array, re-roll 1 wound roll separate, comma?
Or. Okay, so I'm going to CP that.
Okay.
That's all I needed.
AP minus.
-3.
So on the power of the War, I will have a 5 up invulnerable. And I made it with a 6. Oh, come on. Come on now. Okay.
Okay, you ready for a twin pulse carbine?
Yes. Surprisingly, I think I'm alright.
2 whole shots.
Whoa.
Hitting on 5s.
Whoa, hits once.
He hits once and is twin linked.
Okay,
so it's going to be 5s wounds, they're toughness 6.
Toughness 6, yep.
Okay. Easy re-roll into a wound. It is. It's done. Ready. No AP.
Okay, so 4 up save. And he's made it with a 4.
So that's that done.
Love that for a Tau player to have nothing die in the shooting phase.
Yeah, well, I excel in the combat phase.
And that's what we're going into right now, because I believe there's only 1 real charge to make, and that is the Kroot, straight on in. It's an easy 2-inch charge, which you make with gusto with a 3.
And now for the Kroot Rider.
Oh yeah, he's separate unit, isn't he? Oh, he's in there. He's in there. Oh,
Prepare
baby.
yourself.
Combats are coming, boys. Okay, so the Kroot are going to go up. There's 7 of them there, and you've got the Kroot Rider in there too. And Beanie's going to play a stratagem called
the multi-sensory scanning, which basically, if it's a Kroot or a Vespid unit, either in the shooting or the 5 phase, I get to re-roll the wound roll.
Which is fantastic, because it means you're going to be hitting on 3s, because they're quite good in close combat, wounding on 5s, but re-rolling with the Kroot boys going in first. That is pretty mighty.
Okay, so hitting on 3s.
Yes, sir. Yeah, there we go, there we go.
You ready for this?
So looking for 5s, but re-rolling all fails.
Fish, fish, fish.
Fish, 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 indeed.
Which is pretty good, because I only got 1 so far.
It's fine, it's fine. Have faith in the greater good. There we go, there we go. Another 4 out of that as well. That's pretty dang good.
It did help.
And this is a -1, but it doesn't matter.
No minus.
Okay, so this is 5 in total, correct?
Yep, 5 4-ups.
5 ups because of the fact that I'm on the invulnerables and I make none of them, so that means that there's going to be 5 of my boys that get absolutely slaughtered straight away. Ooh, 1. Gonna have to do some odd unit coherency things, aren't I? 2, 3, ooh, 4, ooh. 5, but thanks to the barricade, we're still tied up there. Gross, though. And now the Kroot Rider is probably going to do his damage as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
So he has 2 sets of weapons.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So we're going to start with, obviously, the more terrifying of them.
Yes.
The 2 attacks.
He's not part of the unit, is he? So he doesn't get the benefit of that multi-spectrum.
Yeah, sadly no. So just do these first. So it's 2 attacks hitting on 3s with the close combat weapon, and then it's going to be 5s to wound.
Ooh, nice.
Got one, just regular save.
Ooh, made. Thankfully.
Okay, and now it's 4 attacks.
This is the big fist.
Yeah, so it's the Krutok's fists.
Okay, what's he on?
Hitting on 3s.
Okay. Okay, any special moves, or is it just strong?
He's strength 6, -1, 2 damage.
Okay, so 3s to wound. Now, 1 woundy poondy coming in, and it's a 5 up invul. He's not made it, so that's
2 damage.
Another dead guy there. Oof, you have taken me to pretty much half strength with that unit. Not bad at all.
Well, you're under half now.
Yeah, so that means that there's going to be a sweet old battle shock token put next to my boys to remind me to do that later. That's all of your fighting, though. Time for the fight back, and we should really just go for here. This is the one that everyone's waiting for.
Yeah, everyone likes seeing tank on Orc action.
Now, while you pile me in 3 inches towards so I can get as many boys on them as possible, I'm going to consult my little stratagems, and I will be right back. Hey, my friends, I've got some dice ready, and I'm playing a ploy, a strategic ploy called Fight Proper, and I get to choose either sustained hits 1 or lethal hits, and the units have that, and it can be applied to infantry and mounted units. So I'm applying for the Warbikers, and Orkira's going to go up first. Now, he is going to be hitting with a cool 5 attacks in the war, hitting on 2s, because he buffs himself. Dropped 1 over here. And he's dropped 2 already. 3! He's dropped 3! God dang it. And it's going to be strength 11 versus toughness 10, 3s to wound, 2 huge wounds, -3 or 2 with this. Do your rolls, my friend, and I'll tell you. Oh, 2 6s, so it doesn't matter at all.
Fine.
Because I'm assuming he does not have a... Yeah, it's only -2. So Orkira did no damage there whatsoever. So now it's time for the choppers to come in. I'll be back with the wound rolls. Okay, so I only managed to get 3 wounds against the hammerhead, and those were from the lethals in the first opening salvo. All the rest failed to wound over here. So Beanie's got to make 3 saves at -1 for his hammerhead. Let's see if he's got the gumption.
4s.
Ooh, 2 wounds go in, but that is but a drop in the ocean when it comes to this, because you said it has something like 13 wounds?
He has 14 wounds.
14 wounds.
So now he has 12.
God damn it. But we now move over to the Commandos and Snickrot over here. We're going to pile in and fight for glory and / all renown. So we might as well get the special weapons out of the way first. The Breacher Ram and the Power Claw are going to go in first against the regular Kroot, because they're the only ones that they're in base-to-base contact with. This is the Boss Knob hitting on 4s with his Power Claw. He manages to hit all 4 times.
Oh, you jerk.
And it's going to be wounding on 2s. He wounds you only 2 times, dropped 2 of them. -2 for these regular Kroot boys.
Oh, they wouldn't have any save.
Oh, do they ever feel no pain?
Nope.
Okay, so that is 2 of them dead, and then it's the Breacher Ram with 3 attacks, again, hitting on the 4s. He hits you 2 times. It's going to be wounding again on 2s, and it wounds you 2 times, -2, and you said that there's no save, so another 2 dead over there. Then the choppers are going to try and finish the job. It is 4 attacks per boy with the choppers. If I counted that correctly, 1 more dice, hitting on the 3s. Ooh, he hits you a fair few times there. I wish I'd paid for something to do with that then, but no. Then it's going to be wounding on 3s again. You have a mighty 4 wounds at -1 for your Kroot boys. No save, no save. Bada, 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 bada. Okay, so 4, 5...
They're dead.
6,
they're all gone.
7. I've still got Mork's teeth going into that one Krutox rider over there. Oh. Ride or die. Okay, so hitting on 2s, he manages to drop 2. What a legend. And now it's going to be strength 7, still in the war. Toughness?
Toughness 6.
So 3's re-rolling with twin linked, so he gets to re-roll those 3 there. Okay, so he's got 4 coming in at -1.
Okay, so 6 up saves.
Here we go.
Gonna make them all.
That's 2 damage apiece.
Yeah, so he is dead.
Oh, there we go. So I've managed to take out the mid-board over there entirely. Well, until the Vespids.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, I forgot about these 2 over there. Okay, but that is the end of the combat over here. I'm going to have some battle shock to take, but at least I'll be scoring some points as we go into my turn 2.
Turn 2.
Okay, my friends, here we are, turn 2. The power of the war has faded, but it's not gone forever because of the fact that there still seems to be a huge amount of carnage that's being caused by these horrible boys. I've fallen out of combat over here and paid 1 CP for tactical retreat, which means that I can fall back, shoot, and charge. Pretty gross. especially when you consider all the Warbikers with their extra shots now that they're within rapid fire range. So 5 shots a boy, and I'm giving the bosses, giving them the order to give +1 to hit, hitting on 4s, re-rolling all failed wounds with twin linked, and it's -1 at this range.
Well, that's going to be
pretty
easy.
decent.
Yeah, no, that's pretty worrying.
And then Boss Snickrot over here did fail his Battle Shock test, so we can't issue any orders at all, but I did have a quick look at his status sheet, and he gives the benefit of cover for anyone he's leading, and the boys, the commandos, have the stealth keyword built in. So they didn't even need to use the stealthy gubbins in the previous round, and that is pretty nice.
Glad you risked it.
Yep, and over here we've got the guy, the Squigosaur boss, who has given the order of No, he's given the stealth keyword and the benefit of cover to his boys because he doesn't provide the benefit of cover, and just in case I get shot at by somebody who may be hovering around in the sky ready to drop down in a minute. Grots found me an extra command point, and I got 15 VP for holding 2 objectives at the start of the battle round. Actually, no, I don't count as holding that one because I was battle shocked, right?
Yeah.
So it's only going to be 10 VP for holding.
So you're still holding more than you were holding 2 and holding more than me.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, fair enough. So that's going to be my scoring.
Yeah, no, were you holding that one?
No, I wasn't actually. So that's going to be
10.
10 on that one there. So 10 victory points for holding those ones there. I need to push forward to the to the one tree of Brobnar because that's the only one that doesn't damage you for being on. I lost 3 grots for the privilege over here, and I lost 1 guy over on the commandos over there. So we move now into the shooting phase, and I'm going to get a ton of Daka aimed up at this hammerhead. I'll be right back. Well, hooda-lally, what a day. I managed to do 7 wounds. So it's -1 at this range, so it'll be 4-up saves, I believe. Or does he have a 2-up base?
No, 3.
Okay, so 4-ups. And he gets through 3 more wounds. Totally worth it, I feel. And I get to charge as well, which is going to be nice. And hopefully I'll do a bit of damage there. Shooting-wise, it's going to be from the pistols over here that can see. I might as well just try and pick off the one crew that stands in my way. 2 boys at the front that can see him, hitting on 5s. Oh, there's 1 hit. 4's to wound.
3's to wound.
Is it 3's to wound? Oh, yeah. 1 wound coming in. AP 0, my friend.
Big old 6.
He takes out that Kroot bodyguard, meaning it is just the flesh shaper left over there.
Yep, 6.
Pretty brutal.
Oh, 6-up, feel no pain.
Oh, here we go.
No, the opposite.
Okay then, so it's going to be time for the charge phase. I'm going to be right back once we roll some dice. Okay, so over here we're kicking things off in the fight section. We are going to be attacking with the 3 choppers that can reach him at the front. So it's going to be hitting on 3s. We hit a lot of times. Now, what's his toughness?
3.
Oh, 3's to wound again, and all bar 1 wounds. The smattering of 6s as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at -1 onto your flesh shaper.
Yeah, so he has a mighty 6-up save.
Oh no, so this is going to be, does he have a feel no pain?
He does, 6-up.
Okay, so here we go. All these 6-ups to keep the boy in the game. He tried. He's got 4.
3, 4. I believe he only has 4 wounds.
Oh.
He only has 3 wounds.
Oh, okay, so he is...
Oh, and he doesn't have a feel no pain. Oh. He only gets that if he's leading a unit.
Well, there we go then. So he tried, but unfortunately he still died. But over here is where the real meat and potatoes is, because once again I'm paying for lethal hits onto all of my choppers and power claws and all these other things. Let's see how much damage I do against the hammerhead this time around. With all of their clattering, they managed to do 1 wound with the choppers. Let's see if Beanie saves it. He is not, so it's another wound, and then we go on to the Power Claw. So that's going to be 3 attacks with the Power Claw, hitting on 4, 6 of the lethal. Oh, just the one. The Power of the War is definitely fading, but this is going to be wounding on. That's definitely a wound. -2.
5-up.
Take your 2 damage.
Down to 6.
Then finally, the War Boss coming in, 4 attacks. Oh my god, but it is a lethal wound, lethal hit straight away. So it's going to be another -2 with his Power Claw. Oh,
made it.
God, oh, God.
Fight back.
Oh my god, he's still
hitting
in
on 5s.
Nice. And that is the end of my turn, my friend, because I can't consolidate anywhere. Everything else is dead. It's into your turn too.
My turn too.
Here we go. So here we are in Beanie's turn 2, and the sound of chittering wings fills the air because the Vespids have landed. Not only that, but they have been joined by Commander Farsight, who, along with his very, very powerfully equipped bodyguards, have landed smack bang in the middle of the battlefield. They are targeting up the Orc commandos on both units over here, and Beanie has paid 1 CP for the re-roll all wounds stratagem called Multi-Spectrum Array, or Scanner, on the Vespids over here. And that is nasty.
Okay, so going into the big boss and his commando friends.
Okay, so I still have the stealth keyword because I'm not battle shocked over here. so I will be at -1 to hit, so it'll be 5s.
Oh, good.
Hit them on, but
So
you'll be rerolling all those
hitting on
wounds.
5s with the neutron blasters.
Indeed, it will be. That's still pretty good.
It's not as good as you think.
Oh no, I was looking at a lot of 4s. Yeah. Okay.
It's 4 hits.
4 hits, and now it's going to be strength of these blasters. 5, so it's going to be 4s to wound. Rerolling. Ooh, baby, that's good.
Okay, so that's 4 wounds, -2.
So I will now pop my Distraction Grot, which means that I will have a 5 up invulnerable for this shooting phase against them. So 4 5-ups. I make 3 of them, only 1 dies, and it's going to be some random idiot over in the back. There he is.
Okay, so now the Tau Flamer, D6.
Who's that from? This guy there? This
There's
was
one,
still...
yeah, 1 in there.
Cool. Ooh,
for the big 6.
That's good. That's real good. And now it's going to be strength of.
So it's 4, so it'll be 5 to win, but re-rolling.
Re-rolling. Ooh. Oh, that would have been so good. That would have been so good. And that's still good. That's
so
still
4 wounds, no AP, so 4 ups.
5 ups still, yeah, always 5 ups. Okay, so I've made none.
4
so
die
4
there.
more die, so that's going to be all bar the boss knob have gone.
And then it was going to be D6 plus 1 for the blast weapon with them.
Indeed, it will be. Oh, that's nice.
So 6.
Devastating shooting array.
And this is anti-infantry 3 up, but I've still got a hit now.
So hitting on 5 still. Because the stealth keyword's still in effect. Ooh, only 1.
Only 1.
And then it's going to be strength of.
So it's 4, but it's anti-infantry, so 3 up, but re-rolling if I need to.
Ooh,
so goes through.
An AP?
This is AP -1.
So 5 up again. How much damage?
2.
Oh, that kills the boss knob, who has got 2 wounds left, which means it is just my Squig-Assault boss
Who is going
left.
to take a shot from the sniper.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
So, and he doesn't have stealth now anymore, does he?
He has nothing, because it's only when he's leading the unit. Yeah.
So this will be hitting on 4s.
Here we go. Ooh.
Damn, because that would have been a damage 3 hit.
Oh, that would have been real good.
But you know what? They did something.
Oh yeah, they've taken out his bodyguard, and now it's just a slavering beast left over there. But that's not all the shooting.
Nope.
So, Commander Farsight and his bodyguards, Boss Snickrot standing in front of him, facing away. Is it time to shoot some back?
Well, it's how many wounds does the big boy have?
Oh, the big boy over here. The beast boss on Squig-Assault has a mighty, let me tell you, and totally not vamping while I'm finding this out. You are
8, is
looking at... Oh, I think he's ridiculous, man. He has 8 wounds, a 3-up save. He's toughness 8 as well, which is not that bad. And I believe he has a feel no pain somewhere around here. So it's a 5-up invulnerable save and a 5-up feel no pain.
Well, poo.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to target all of the crisis weapons into these.
Yep, into those commandos.
And then he's going to put his 2 shots into
the beast boss.
Into the beast boss, because why not?
Well, this is the thing, it could change the tide dramatically, because once those guys go, there's not much left on the punchback. I've still got Black Hawk waiting in the wings over here, but I don't know.
So, because of the fire knife ability for Farsight, because he's going up against a model that's at his starting strength,
yes,
he will be re-rolling the hit roll.
Nice.
So he will be shooting into him, hitting on 2s, re-rolling.
Indeed, he will be. Ooh, doesn't need him.
So it's strength 8.
Toughness 8, so 4s.
4s.
Both wounds, AP.
-3.
Ooh, so it's going to be onto his 5-up invulnerables over here. 1 made, 1 failed. How much damage is it?
3.
Okay, so 3 feel no pain, so 5 up. Let's see if I can shrug any of those off. Shrug off 2 of them, so 1 wound. So he's on 7 wounds remaining.
Yes,
Ooh.
and I definitely should have used his ability to give them a free strat, but I didn't think about it.
It's okay, it's okay. And now you've got all of those guys going into the commandos, yes?
Yeah, do they have a distraction squig?
They do indeed.
Okay, so...
And I will be using it because there's only 3 of them left. I may as well try and keep them alive.
Yeah,
as
I'm
possible.
just wondering, should I play a strat for free? Because he can, because he's not going to be able to charge anyone right now.
Yeah, no, fair enough. That's absolutely fine. I'll let you have a think about that. We'll be right back. So here we go. The shooting's coming into the commando squad at the back there. This is going to be...
3 shots hitting on 5s.
So 5s because of the stealth keyword. Ooh,
1 hit. Strength 8, so it's going to be 3s to wound.
Ooh. There was a 2.
Okay. Oh, hang on. Did I roll any 1s there?
You did not roll any 1s, no.
Okay, and now it's going to be 6 shots of the missile pods. Again, hitting on 6s, re-rolling 1s.
Are these normally hitting on 5s, are they?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, no, hitting on 5, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so 2.
So 2 there, strength 7. So
Yeah, that's
again,
gonna be 3s. 1 huge wound coming in. AP on this one is...
Pull 1.
Now, I do have cover on that thing, so I probably... you know what, I'm not going to get another opportunity, so I'm going to pop the distraction grot. It makes the most sense. So 5 ups. No, so one of the guys
2 damage.
dies. No, please.
And now it's going to be 6 shots from their invisible gun drones that you can't see.
Yeah.
And with the minus, these will be hitting on
Not
6s.
6s, yep. Ooh.
Rerolling 1s for the squad.
Ooh.
No, so they did nothing.
Okay, but that means that there's still 3 boys over there, the slabbering beast over there, and then the shooting from the hammerhead. That's
right.
What's left to go.
Big shot into their face, hitting on 5s.
Re-rolling. No,
Yeah,
come on,
yeah.
come on.
Now, 2 shots from
Yeah.
the terrible guns.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, 5s. Twin linked, baby. Yeah. Oh, so good. Oh.
I'm glad I've tied this thing up because it could have been an absolute nightmare. This.
Okay, so one thing to now consider.
Yep, charging.
The charge.
Yep, and you love close combat with Tau.
I do. That's what I'm all about. It just depends. Do I want to go this way or do I want to go that way?
Leave my grots alone.
Beating up the grots could be satisfying.
Yeah, it could actually be very satisfying.
So it'll be a 9-inch charge from him into the grots.
Into the grots. Here we go. Grots. Come on, mate. Come on. Oh, that's so close, CP.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to do it, mate. You got to do it. Here we go. Oh,
just another 8.
That's so annoying. That's so annoying. The sting wings into them. Into the beast. I mean, are they good at close combat? Do they have anything?
Well,
reroll wounds?
They have 1 attack.
Oh, wait, what each?
Each.
Oh.
But it is strength 4 minus 1 damage, so no.
Yeah, okay.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I would leave that be then. Okay, so that is the end of Beanie's turn 2. Now moves into my turn 3, and I have to figure out where I'm going to bring Black Hawk down.
Oh yeah, you have more. And you're going to score 15?
No.
No. Yes.
10.
Plus, and you're holding more than me.
Yep, so it's just 10, so 15. It will be 15. Right, so we now go into my turn 3. Okay, my friends, turn 3 has started with a bang, crash, and a wallop, and that's just the sound of these guys falling out of the sky, because he said that he had teleporter tech, but really it was just pushing them out of a low-flying plane. But thankfully, the armor that the Breaker Boys over here is wearing is so thick that it managed to survive the impact. And as you can see here, I've got the flames on them because they're hot stuff. Now, drop 9 inches away from Commander Farsight over here because they want to try and tangle with the big boy, shoot him while they can, and their innate ability of re-rolling charges hopefully will get them in against them. And I've given them the order, because he can issue 1 too, of the stealthy gubbins, so stealth keyword, and also the benefits of cover, standing out in the open as you do. Bit potent. Got a CP at the beginning of the turn, not from these grots. These guys lost 3 guys anyway, but they still held on to the point. These guys moved over here, and they lost 1 grot for the privilege. I was just outside of range, so I did not control that one, but I did pass my battle shock, so Snickrot and the boys have given themselves +1 strength on their melee weapons. Over here, we've got fall out of combat, shoot, drive back in again for 1 CP. So that's what I've done, and I feel like it will, long may it continue.
Yes. Well, you've got me down to 6.
It's better than I usually do in these games, and keeping him in the corner is probably the best thing I can do. And Overwatch was fired over here by the Stingwings, but unfortunately nothing managed to find its mark. So into the shooting phase, it's going to be the amazing Mega Blaster that the Black Hawk has over here, which has the hazardous keyword. Because obviously it is ridiculous. The Shock Rifle has 1 attack, it has hazardous, and precision, so we're going to shoot Commander Farsight in the face.
I'm so pleased.
He hits on 4s. Let's see if he finds his mark. He misses wildly. Okay, cool.
And does it blow up his face?
And the hazardous? He does not blow up his own face, thankfully. So that's all the shooting done there. The Wrecker Boys, or the Breaker Boys, have a pistol, rocket pistol, from the boss knob, who's going to fire his amazing 1 shot at him, hitting on 5s. He hits. It's strength 9 onto your
wound.
It's a big wound. It's -2 damage. -2 AP into these guys over here.
Okay, so it'll be a 5 up.
Oh, that would have been 3 damage if that had gone through. That's ridiculous, isn't it, for 1 rocket pistol? So, are they counted as vehicles, by the way? Because they have the anti-vehicle thing on their smash hammers, and I'm just not sure if that actually does
They are
anything.
vehicles, and they're also walkers.
Amazing. So we're going to go over to the Beast Boss on Squigosaur for his shots with his... Oh, he's just got a slugger. Right, okay, so 1 shot, hit on 5s, misses. All of the shots over here are now going to go into the hammerhead, and we'll be back with the damage rolls. So believe it or not, the actual bikers over here managed to score 5 wounds against the hammerhead, even wounding on 6s, and it's going to be a -1. Let's see if Beanie gets any. Damn it.
1 wound.
Damn it, okay. Oh, well, they tried their best. So that's all the shooting done from my army. I think so, at least. Yes, so it's time for the charges. Let's just start with Black Hawk trying to get into the back of them over there. That's the one that I want to go. So it's a 9-inch charge, re-rolling because they're an 8 ability, for 10. Straight into the back.
Oh, Farsight, you are so brown bread.
Now, these smasher hammers here, they have less attacks than usual choppers and all the other orc gubbins, but they hit for a mighty 3 damage a pop.
I'm aware.
Now we're going to go Boss Snickrot into the front side of him. With an 8-inch charge, he is definitely in there.
It's nice to see you actually making some charges for like maybe the first time ever.
And let's see if the Beast Boss makes it in against the best bids over there with a mighty 7, boosted to an 8 because of the charge. Bonus.
You'll never take down the Vespids though.
Will
they're too powerful, just get it out your mind.
It's very true. Will I get the bikers in? They are very much in there once more. So, all my charges have been made. It is an absolute slugfest over here. And I might as well kick off with the new guys. I feel like I should just go for the Breaker Boys into Farsight and his bodyguard. So I'm going to get some dice for their Smasher Hammers and consider paying for lethal hits. Be right back. So here we go, my friends. The Breaker Boys are going in against the Crisis Bodyguards right now. It's 2 attacks a boy, hitting on 3s normally, but boosted to hitting on 2s because of Black Hawk's ability. So let's see. On 2s, there is way too many 1s in this pile. Wow.
I'm not going to act like I'm upset about this. I'm pretty darn pleased.
Now this is going to be wounding on 3s. Let's see if they got the gumption. There we go, boys. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -2.
So it was 5 guys and they had 2 attacks.
6 guys.
Oh, 6.
Unit, yes.
I was going to say, I'm sure you've counted that.
No. So that's going to be a -2 on these ones and 3 damage a pop.
Okay, so easy.
Yep.
All 5s.
Oh, you actually did predict that, though, so that's going to be...
1 guy dead, another guy dead.
Not bad in the to start with, and then the Snaz Hammer from Black Hawk himself is going to come into effect. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. He hits you all the times. Will he wound you on 10s? Strength 10?
On 10s?
So yeah, but he has,
2s.
unfortunately, 2 devastating wounds have come through on that
That's
one.
4, so now I just need to save both of these and I'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
So is it -2?
It is -2.
Right, 5s, easy.
Ooh,
No, it adds
2
up to
damage a
5.
pop.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, so that means that guy's dead, and then 2 devastating wounds of 4 damage will go onto...
No, because it would be... Because it was 2 damage a pop, wasn't it? The 2 that I just failed, so he'll be on 1 wound.
Yep, so one of them will go. One of them will kill him, and then the other devastating wound will go on to Commander Farsight for another 2 wounds.
So Farsight is on 6.
Not bad in the slightest, boys. I think that was a very, very solid showing. Are you paying to interrupt over there? Do you?
I don't have the money.
Ah, beautiful stuff. In that case, then we move swiftly on to the Commandos and Boss Snickrot. Okay, so Snickrot's going to lead the charge in against Commander Farsight, so it's going to be hitting on 2s. He hits with all bar 1. Now it's going to be twin-linked, strength 6. You are toughness
5.
3s re-rolling fails. 2 re-rolls here needed. All wound -1 though, so it will only be...
So 3s.
3s, got 2 at base save.
Yes.
Oh, blimey. Ooh, so that's going to be 4 damage in total coming in.
Okay.
Yep, so that's 4, so he was on 5 wounds.
So, nice, so he's on... in fact, I'm going to CP one of them.
Yeah, good idea, good idea. Nice, okay.
Okay, so he takes 2 wounds, so now he's on 4.
Okay, so on 4 wounds remaining, and then I've got 2 commandos over there. So the chopper from the first commando comes in, hitting on 3s. He misses everything. And then it's going to be the power claw coming in and hit on 4s. Ooh.
2 hits.
Ooh, it's going to be strength of...
10 or 12, so it's going to be 2s.
2 big wounds coming in, AP -2.
Okay, 4 ups.
Here we go, baby.
Made them both.
Made them both. So he's still in this fight over here. And you know what? Let's have him fight back here. Let's keep the action hot in the center, hot and bubbling.
Okay, so he has 4 attacks. Hang on. Let's think. So your Breaker Boys, how many wounds do they have?
2 apiece.
2 apiece.
And no invulnerables. 4 up base save.
Oh, that's a decision then, because I could go either sweep or strike.
You could slaughter them.
But yeah, he's going to do the 4 attacks into them using his strike mode, hitting on 2s.
Indeed. Oh, that's good.
Strength 10. So
yep, so it's going to be 2s to wound.
Yeah, there's
and then
the ones.
How much AP?
-2.
Okay, so 2, 6 up saves then. Neither made. How much damage?
3.
Oh, me. Oh, my. Goodbye, my guy. Okay, so that's 2 of them already gone. The battle in the center is over for now. As we now move over to the real dealius. It's going to be the beast chopper going in against these many, many beasts. Rude, isn't it? Okay, so we got 6 attacks coming in from the beast boss going in against them, hitting on 2s. The single-minded predator manages to drop 2 attacks.
Good.
Strength 6. 3s to wound. He wounds 3 times at -1.
Okay, so 5 up saves.
3 die to begin with, and then the beast boss's little chomper guy hits 2 times with his big jaws. Strength 7. 2 huge wounds, and one of them is devastating.
Okay, so that will mean 4 are dead.
4 are dead. It's only 2. Only 2 wounds.
No, but 3 had already died. I'm just adding.
Oh, sorry. Yes,
yeah. So just the 1 to roll.
Yep, -1.
Okay, so 5.
Ooh.
Nope. So we have lost 5 of my bugs.
Not bad at all for the boys over there. But then the real meat. It's these guys going in against the hammerhead. We'll be back with the rolls. And yes, you know what? I am paying for the lethal hits one on this one. It's the only way I can try and get some wounds through. Not that it's worked at all for me so far. So 6 chopper wounds to save over here, -1.
4s.
Ooh,
1, 2, 3.
And then the power claws.
So we're down to 2.
Come on, power clawers. Okay, so 3 attacks hitting on 4s. Oh, the +1 for being led by the boss. So
yeah,
2 hits, strength 10, 4s. Damn it! And then the boss himself comes up with his power claw. He hits you 3 times. God, I really needed them to be the lethals. He's gonna wound you. Come on, mate. He wounds you 3 times. Oh, ooh, -2.
3 5s,
3
easy.
5s.
Got them all.
Yes,
None.
finally.
Doesn't explode.
Oh God, no.
No.
I finally have managed to take down the hammerhead, something I don't think I've ever done in a game. But yay! It only took me 3 rounds of consistent combat. And now it's the fight back with the Vespids going in. How many are left? 5 boys, 1 attack each.
So we're only going to get a couple of attacks in. So we're going to get.
Because you want to hold on to that objective. You want to hold on to that objective.
Oh yeah. So 3 attacks hitting on 4s.
Here we go.
Get them all.
Not
1.
Yep.
And now sweet 6s to wounds.
Yep. Ooh. Okay, so that is the end of the combat over here. Commander Farsight, is he brought down to under half health? What did he start with?
Yeah, he was at 8, so he's now going to be battle sharp.
I think it has to be under, doesn't it? And you can be on 4. Is that correct?
He's on 2.
Oh, he's on. Oh, yeah. In that case, then
is he on 2?
No,
yes.
I thought that he was on. He started with 8.
Oh no, he was going to be on 2, and then I re-rolled the 1.
Yeah. So he's fine for the moment? Question mark.
Yes.
But over here, I will need to take 1, and that is it. So we now move into Beanie's turn 3. And you will need to do some mortal wounds for these guys because they're holding on to the objective.
But I score 5.
You score 5,
on
my
the board,
brother.
baby.
Yeah,
on the board.
It's only up from here. Okay, right. So do your mortal wounds on them. Let's see how many of them fly off into the sky once more. Oh, it's only 2. It's only 2. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh bloody hell. You can take them out of combat that way, and they can shoot into me and then charge in.
That's what
works
we're doing.
out quite well. Okay, so we now move into Beanie's turn 3. Okay, so we're going into a very swift shooting phase because the only other thing happened was that Commander Farsight dropped out of combat. We were basically trying to figure out what he'd want to do. If he stayed in combat here, there's a good chance he'd die.
Yes.
And so it's probably better that he just gets out of dodge and goes and looks at the tree. I also forgot to use the tank hammer's ability, which is something like D6 mortal wounds. So let's just hopefully get to use that in the next round of combat. So here we go then. It's going to be the shooting, sniper, and 2 neutron blasters.
Yeah, so hitting on 4s.
Oh, look who showed up.
So strength 5.
Toughness 8, so 5.
So 5 to wound. 2 wounds, -2.
So it's going to be pushing him to his 5 up invulnerable. He failed both of them. How much damage?
4 damage.
4. Feel no pains, 5 ups. He's taken 3 more wounds. That's pretty good.
And then a sniper.
Yeah, go for it, man. You might kill him. Oh, it's hit.
It's
How much damage can this do? It's 4's to wound.
And if it gets 6, it's
3's to wound. 3's to wound, sorry.
Devastating wounds.
Ooh,
so
okay.
There we go.
How much damage does this do?
It's like 3.
it could take him down to 1 potentially.
So it's -4.
So it's a 5 up field. Oh, 5 up invulnerable. Good rolling, Jules. Oh, unfortunately I have blocked it. Oh, that would have been real squeaky bum time for the boy over here. And now, the charge.
You know it.
Yeah, that's right, boy. Come on in.
Or I could be a complete dick and just take them off the board.
Can you? Do it, man. Just be like, look, we're done here. We are done.
Yeah, so because they're not in engagement range.
Which is 1 inch, is it not?
Yeah, so they have an ability called Airborne Agility. At the end of your... Oh, it's your opponent's turn. So you know what, they're going to charge.
Yeah, straight on in there. Straight on in. They need a 2. They are in there with an 8. And mighty 8 indeed. So that's going to be 3 attacks, Bean.
Yep. You ready?
I am.
It actually cannot kill here.
Oh, dear me.
But I am going to spend the 1 CP
for the
to
re-roll
the wounds.
Yeah, do it, mate. Do it. 100%. 100%.
Hitting on 4s.
Oh,
2
yeah.
hits.
Oh, yeah.
6s.
Re-rolling.
2 wounds.
Oh.
Casual re-roll.
Oh.
It was worth the CP. He said no one.
He's going to bite back. Hitting on 2s. Oh, God.
All hits.
Wounding on 3s.
Oh, God.
That's 3 coming in at -1. So 3 5 ups.
3 5 ups.
What? They're hanging on. And then the Squig Hog Jaws hitting on 4s. He hits you 1 time, so he cannot kill the unit. And he doesn't even wound him either because there's a 1 to roll there. Ridiculous. But that's the end of the combat over here. I just want to kill Farsight.
Yeah,
I just got to do it.
I was going to say, like, I can either concede or just let you murder.
Shall we see if I can kill Farsight and then call it after that?
Yeah.
So in that case, then we move into my turn 4, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, you score 1, 2, so you score 15.
15 again. It's time for some mortal wounds that I've got to take on to these boys over here. Not on the tree, remember. He takes 1 mortal wound. Oh, actually, I'll do
Battle Shock.
Battle Shock on them first, because he might not be able to even pass that. And he got a 7. They have not passed it, so I cannot do it. Do not claim that objective. So it's only going to be 5 points, 10 points, because I own more than your opponent. Ridiculous. Right, okay, into my turn 4. Let's try and kill Farsight for the glory of the tree. Okay, so I actually failed another Battle Shock test over here as well with the Commandos, so no orders for them. But old Black Hawk said to his boys, you know what? I have a worry that you're not going to be able to kill him, so I'm going to give you +1 to your strength characteristics while fighting him. Why not? Nice. Why not at this point?
Love it.
And over here, the war boss has just said, look, +1 to hit while shooting, just in case there is a panic attack of him moving out and doing some other things there. So we are now going to go into the very limited shooting phase. Black Hawk's going to shoot Commander Farsight with his amazing shock attack gun. He misses. It's hazardous. Does he take any damage? He does not take any damage.
There we are.
Rocket pistol from the boy, the Commander Knob. He misses wildly, so no damage done there either. And just for some absolute S&Gs, we're going to fire off a bomb squig into him as well. On 2s for D3 damage. 3 mortal wounds onto Commander Farsight, bring him down to a lonesome 1 wound left. That's all we need, says the boys. We clearly did not have this wrapped up. So into the charge phase we go as the Breaker Boys go in. They are then there with an 8, and they're going to absolutely mob him, so the fact that the other commandos won't be able to... Yeah, good showing there, dude.
It's fine. We know your intention.
Stay up. Right, okay. And then the commandos are going to charge in as well. They are also in there like swimwear.
He's going to be fine. He's got 1 wound. That's all he needs.
All he needs, my friend.
That's all he's ever wanted.
So now we're going to go straight into the combat phase. It is time for 2 attacks on each of the boys that can. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, because you did eliminate 2 of them, correct? Yes.
I believe so.
So there is 1, 2, 3, 4.
So at the start of the turn, he's going to give himself a free seat, because he can play a free strat on himself.
What?
Experimental modifications, an additional -1 to his attacks.
Okay, that's
the
brilliant.
AP.
That's brilliant. And I'm going to spend 1 CP for the lethal hits stratagem to just try and get through as many attacks as possible. Hitting on the 2s, because they're led by the boss, and no lethal hits.
Huzzah, but you hit with everything, so...
Yeah, it's quite nice. Strength 7 now because of the orders.
So 3s.
3s still. And that's a fair amount of wounds against our boy here. -3.
Okay, so 4s.
-2 it might be, actually. Yes, 4s anyway.
Yeah, watch a man roll all the 4s. I didn't.
Oh,
I
it's
didn't
3 damage a
roll 'em.
pop. Oh.
So Farsight is very dead, and by that I mean he gets teleported out.
Yes, at the final second, as the tank hammer was about to hit him, he disappeared right in front of him, and the tank hammer smashed into the tree, causing it to topple.
No.
What will this mean for Brobnar?
The lion is going to turn up.
Oh no, this is bad. This is bad news. But thus ends the battle.
Yes, definitely ends the battle.
Yeah.
So, just for the narrative of this, he eats them all.
Yeah,
and they're delicious, but he gets stung in the mouth, so he's really upset.
He's got one of those big puffy faces after the dogs get when they've swallowed a bee, and he just looks very grumpy for the rest of the day, which makes handling him even harder. But that is the end of our battle today. It was
a slaughter.
I won't lie, mate. This brigade, admittedly, there's a few leniencies that we've had here. I've used 2 Legends characters to play around with some of the rules, like being able to move them up and do orders and to do deep strike with these boys here. But on their own, each unit pulled a significant amount of weight. When you put into the keywords alongside the orders, there's so much sort of like, oh, -1 to hit me, benefit of cover, can +1 to charge. That keyword here needs to be fixed as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
It feels silly to be able to bring a beast boss on Squigosaur into a battle like that. But still, there we go.
I think my detachment could be good.
Yes.
I don't think it'll work at 1,000 points.
I feel like it's a 2,000 points list because you're going to need to have more shields, effectively.
Well, and I need Riptides, I need my delicious Storm Surge, I need big hitters to get that -1 additional AP and to really be able to make use of it.
Because the concept of the detachment is fantastic. Being able to move up, shield the boys that give you the big buffs in to shooting, and then push them forward at the last bit to get a huge tidal wave of shots off at AP -1, and then follow up with the combat that they can do as well. It's just a shame that the Orcs on here, I would say, edge them out at smaller games just because there's so much shenanigans, as I've just shown here.
The fact that you could get in against both my strike teams, which are actually going to be big damage dealers with that -1, I would have been nuking Orcs that couldn't be on my doorstep within turn 1.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like if I was to sub him out for a regular war boss and play it as probably rules are meant to be, not as they are, then it would have changed things considerably as to what he could do.
I'd have at least had a turn to soften some stuff.
But there we go. That's been our battle report today. Hope that you enjoyed it. Let us know what you thought about it down in the comments section below. And also, if you're interested in the lore, let us know what you think is going to happen now that the only tree on Brobnar has collapsed in a tank hammer-induced rage. Let us know down in the comment section below. And if you want to follow us on the social medias, you can do so by following Beanie over on Instagram at
B40K.
And you can follow me over on Instagram at RetroJ, but the O is a 0. Hope to see you over there. Hope you have a fantastic holiday break, and we'll speak to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.